Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them microphone, dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Okay. I want to talk to you today about success, but I want to talk to you about it like I usually do in terms of a principle of it. But I want to share something with you about it. And I was talking to my daughter about it. I've talked about my son-in-law about it, talked about it with all my children. And I'm really starting to express it to them now because I'm talking to a wide range of people constantly. But I want to share something with you. If you have any aspiration of being successful, I want you to realize, starting right now, the effort that it's going to require. And that's why I think it stops a lot of people. I think a lot of people are never told or don't understand the sheer effort that it takes to become successful at anything in any area of your life. If you think that doing your best is enough, I got news for you. It's not. Well, Steve, what if you've done your best, though, and your best ain't good enough? Well, let me ask you that same question. Hold on. If you want to be successful and you've done your best and best isn't good enough, what, you through? That's it? But, Steve, it was my best. No. It was the best you had at that time and that particular day. But tomorrow, add something to it. You've never done everything. There is no you can't go no more. You can't add no more. I've seen marathon runners end up crawling across the line. I've seen triathlon people, man, just staggering in the street and didn't want nobody to help them because they knew that would disqualify them from the race. You got more. Have you ever dipped into your reserve tank? That's what we're talking about now. See, all of us have a reserve tank. On my ranch, I like to ride four-wheelers. I have all-terrain vehicles. And all of them have a gas tank on it. And a gas tank, and most of mine, let me see all of them. Yeah, all of them have gas tank needles on them. And it lets me know when I get down towards E, there's a little lane that's red that lets me know, okay, Steve, you're in the danger zone now. You're riding into the lowest part of your tank. But if I keep riding and I forget to get some gas in there, guess what? When it runs out of gas all of my all-terrain vehicles, all of them, Honda, Polaris, all of them, those are the makers. There's a button on the gas tank itself that I can click and it says reserve. That means they know that for the hardcore riders, they're going to ride somewhere and they're going to get themselves in a situation and they're going to run out of everything. They're going to run out of road. They're going to run out of gas. They've prepared because they know for the hardcore rider, every hardcore rider needs a reserve tank. And so there's a button that you can click on the gas tank that clicks it into a reserve, and it'll give you about 50 miles or 20 miles worth of gas in there. Now, guess what? In that reserve, that may be all you need to get you to where you're going or get you back to safety so you can refuel. Don't tell me you've done your best. When your best don't cut it, what you gonna do? See, when best is possible, then good enough ain't enough. See, that's good enough. But if the best is possible, why would you not shoot for that? And you are all capable of making it. But you've got to change your mindset and realize the effort that has to be put forth in becoming successful. You've got to do it relentlessly over and over and over and over. And every day I try to do something to progress my life for the better. I try to do something every day. I wake up every day with a plan, some phone calls, some meetings, some interviews, something, man, that's going to advance and move the brand forward. Because here's what's going to happen, you all. Let's say you reach your goal. Let's say your goal is to make $100,000. Well, I got news for you. Listen to this. When you make the $100,000, you can't go nowhere and go on vacation and put your hand behind your head and say, I made $100,000. Guess what you got to do? You got to find a way now to maintain that $100,000 to keep it coming in. See, you can't just get there and stop and rest and whoa. It is harder to maintain your success than it is to get successful. See, let's say, let me show you this. Suppose it takes you 5 to 8 years to find a way to make $50,000. Let's say it takes you 5 to 8 years to find a way to make an extra $50,000. And you finally, through work and effort, you get to the $50,000 mark. It's only just begun now. Because guess what? In order to keep the 50 coming in, you got to duplicate what you did to get there. And then, here's what you're going to have the audacity, being a human being, you're going to want another 50 because you're a human being. Because you got to have something else to shoot for. Now you're going to want another 50. Well, now then guess what you got to do now? Now you got to do what you did before, plus you got to come up with something else. Then after that, you're going to have the audacity because you're human, you're going to want another 50. So that's how this works. And see, that's the importance of your relationship with God because you're going to constantly need him. And ain't ever a point where you're going to be through needing him. But there ain't going to become a point in your life where you're going to be through wanting nothing unless you done just gave up. And if you done gave up, who wants that? Come on, y'all. This is going to take quite a bit of effort. And if you think it'll come to you any other way, you're sadly mistaken. Because of all the successful people I know that the effort they put out on a daily basis is daunting. And I think that the average person just doesn't understand the requirement of time and effort that it takes to get there and willingness to put it out. You got to cut a lot of monkey business out your life. All that hanging out, all that late and all that clubbing, all that drinking, all that, you got to cut a whole lot of monkey business out to be successful, man. If you're planning on being successful, get up early, stay up late, work, try, think, meet, greet, smile, attract. It takes a lot. Let's go. But you can do it. God is passing out blessings all day long. Why are you not in line for yours? I'm telling you right now, I want everything God got for me. Because what he's shown me so far, if he got some more, man, oh man, how good is God, huh?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Thursday. Thank God it is Thursday. Matter of fact, it's Tommy Thursday. How about that? It's Tommy Thursday. So I'm in control in the booth today, and it is Thursday. It's Tommy's Thursday. I get to run things. I don't get to run things that much, but today I get to run things. It's Tommy Thursday. Good morning to the beautiful ladies. That's Shirley. That's Carla. That's Mississippi Monica, and the one and only Kia Junior Boy Spates. Top of the morning.
Yeah. Tommy Thursday.
Hey.
Good morning.
You're loud.
Because it's Tommy Thursday.
Yeah.
So that can't be loud on Willie Wednesday.
What?
Yeah. We can't be loud on Willie Wednesday. Tommy Thursday.
Willie Wednesday. No,
Because he can't even say it. That's why.
Yeah.
Willie Wednesday is Tommy Thursday.
So are you going to do like your uncle
gotta,
and have Junior?
You know what? Yeah, let me. Yeah, help me out here. Let me see. What you got, boy?
Yeah, let me just ask you this, Tommy. How is it possible that you can be stupid and sexy at the same time? This is something that's bothering everybody.
It is probably one of the most.
Yeah, we trying to figure
this out. It's one of the most greatest things in life that y'all don't really see the geniusness of it. That I am stupid and a genius all at the same time, and the fact that y'all don't see it, that lets me know how much more I am a genius. That y'all don't see it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm really I'm really deep. You know what I'm saying? I'm really deep, but a lot of people don't get the deepness, the depthness of me. But I'm sexy and a genius at the same time. Carla, if you would.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm really noticing, Shirley brought up Kanye. You love yourself like Kanye loves himself.
I love my genius.
And I didn't think that was possible.
Well, I love my genuosity. You know what I'm saying? I love my genuosity. And a lot of y'all don't see that. And that bothers me. And it used to bother me that y'all didn't see the genius in me. But it lets me know they're not geniuses. So they're not going to see the genius.
Yeah. So we're losers.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not looking, but I'm not. Y'all don't beneath me. I don't look at you like that. But you're not a genius. You know what I'm saying? And
so,
you don't see the genuosity.
Junior, does this answer your question? That answers your question, Junior?
Yeah, no, because I had something else. Like I want to just piggyback what Carla just said. Yes, you and Kanye both are the only ones saying you're geniuses. Nobody is contributing to the genius talk, but that's it. You need more people.
Y'all aren't genius. Other geniuses notice us. You see what I'm saying? Y'all
game
don't.
Recognized game.
Y'all,
like you and Yeezy.
But y'all ain't geniuses.
like you and Yeezy.
Y'all ain't geniuses. I mean, I don't expect you to know me. I'm a genius.
How could we not?
Wow. You're not gonna see that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A little person don't know another person is a little person. They just know that's another person. You don't see it.
Wow. Was that was some of that genius?
Wow.
Girl. All right, listen. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, the nephew, the self-proclaimed genius, will be back with Run That Prank Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time to start your morning off with Run That Prank Back with the nephew. Nephew, what you got this morning?
God is not through with you, but we are. I'm going to say that one more time. God is not through with you, but hello, we are. Okay? We through with you. God is not through with you, but we are. Cat dog, if you would.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Sister Takara.
Who's this?
This is Brother Brinkley from the church. How you doing?
Oh, hey, how is it? I'm at work. Can I call you back?
Well, this is kind of urgent. I've called your house phone and I didn't get an answer, and I had this other number on file, so I wanted to reach out to you. But what I won't take long, but it really is
all right.
That urgent matter, if you don't mind.
All right, hold on. Let me step away from my cubicle. Hold on. Hello. Yeah. Okay. So what's Brother Brinkley? Speak to me.
Okay, we have a bit of a problem here, and we're trying to clean up a lot of things here at the church. You know, I hate to be the one to bring you some bad news. Let me just start by saying this. God might not be through with you, but we are here at the church. It has been brought to our attention, Sister Cara, that you guys are halfway coming to church. You might come once out of a month. You're not tithing as we expected. You know, the church can't really depend on you. It's you. You got, you know, you bring your kids. I think your brother comes to the church, but everybody is coming every now and then. We cannot depend on you all to be the members and have the expectation of where we're trying to take the church.
Wait. Hold on. What, you say your name is Brother Brinkley? You from
Brother
the church?
Brinkley. Yes.
And
yes.
you work under the deacon? I'm sorry. I've never heard of you before.
I have been officiated by the pastor as I'm over the finance. And we're going through all of the books and looking at all of the numbers of the members of the church, the directory, and we're noticing what people are paying tithes, what people aren't paying tithes, who's coming to church, who's participating in different ministries and whatnot. And Sister Takara, I have to be honest with you. You're there maybe once every one or some month. We might see you, might not see you, you know. And like I say, God may not be through with you, but we are.
Well, okay, you keep saying that. Listen, why? I don't understand. Like, are y'all monitoring my church going? Like, I have to go every single week. I mean, I go when I can.
Why are you absent so much at the church? Explain that to me.
I mean, I have 3 kids. You know, I mean, I have 2 jobs. Sometimes I don't. I mean, I still pray. I don't understand how a church can. Are y'all serious?
You got 2 jobs, but we're not getting tithes like you got 2 jobs.
Well,
you're not tithing like you got 2 jobs.
Because I can't afford.
You just said I got 2 jobs. That's what you just said.
And those 2 jobs are in support of my kids. I mean, I can't support the church and my kids at the same time. I can't do both. I mean, I give when I can.
Let me ask you something. What are you making on that other job?
Are you serious? Are you really? I didn't know the church got in this deep with. You really asking me how much I make in my second job that I take to support my kids? Come on now, there's got to be something.
I'm going to say this to you again. God may not be through with you, but we are. If you are not going to pay your tithes, if you're not going to come to work on a consistent basis, then what do you benefit the church?
Is that what the church is about? This can't be.
I'm gonna say this to you. Let me tell you what the church is all about. The church
if you say we're done with you again one more time, I'm serious.
No, I'm gonna tell you this. You talking about is that what the church is about? Let me tell you what the church is. The church is a hospital for crippled souls. You understand that? That's what the church is. That's what the church is. But when we have souls that are coming in to be saved, we are doing our job. And guess what? Those people that are coming in, you know what they're doing? They're tithing. That's what they're doing. They're tithing. You, Sister Takara, I'm sure your soul is crippled. You're not coming, and you're not tithing. You may give us a little something when you show up, if you show up. Am I right or wrong?
Okay, hold up. Let me get one thing straight. This is what you called me for in the middle of my work day to tell me that you're kicking me out the church because I don't give enough money to the church while I'm at my job that I can barely afford to pay my bills with. Matter of fact, I don't even know who you are. I've never met you in my life. And you know what? This church, this church. I hate to say it, but if that's what the church is about, you had the nerve to call me. I'm in the lobby of my second job.
Okay, now, let me say something. Now, you being very unchristian-like now.
Are you kidding me?
Sister Cara, you're going to watch your tone and your language, yeah?
This is not Christian-like.
Well, now, do you know Brother Dwayne? Isn't that your brother?
Okay, and?
Now, Brother Dwayne is who told me to call you.
Really?
Yeah.
My brother. So what is this about? Huh? Brother, whatever. I don't know. What is your name?
My name is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your brother Dwayne got me to prank phone call you.
Nephew Tommy? No. Oh, I'm a kid. Dwayne. Oh my God, he about to get me fired from this job. I'm in the lobby screaming, my people looking at me. Oh my gosh.
You all right?
Serious, Nephew Tommy.
Yeah, this Nephew Tommy. What's up?
Oh, no. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. My heart is racing.
Tell me, Mr. Carr, what is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey.
Thank you, Nephew. Coming up, Ask the Nephew and Junior. We'll do that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Rihanna is immortalized as a marble statue. This happened at the Met Gala. Bill Gates admits it. He says he did cheat in his marriage, and still trending later on next hour. We'll talk about Dave Chappelle being attacked on stage. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time for, are you ready for this? Ask the Nephew and Ask Junior.
Okay.
I can't wait for this.
Boy, that sounds so refreshing right there. Cause I'm really the CLO, you know. I'm really that.
And Chief Love Officer.
I'm the love doctor.
Why do you say that?
You know,
why do you say that?
Cause I got the TV show that's Ready to Love. I mean, I'm the one that deals with love. He don't deal with. He judge people. I don't judge people. I don't judge people. I see if they ready to love. I don't judge people. He judging every Tuesday. He judging somebody. I don't do that. I'm ready to love. I'm looking for people that want to find love. He over there judging you. You right, you wrong. Both of y'all right. Both of y'all. I don't do all that.
And Junior,
my perspective is very good. See, I have no one to love. That way I can tell if it is love or not. So me and Tommy together, this works perfect. Yeah, he got the TV, and I can tell you right now, this looks and sounds like love because he don't feel lonely. I know the song. I know. Y'all can bring it on. This is big. All right, yeah, hurry right here. Watch this.
All right, well, let's get to it then. CB in Memphis writes, I'm a married woman and I work as a realtor showing luxury properties. I have a rich client that has offered me a lot of money to fulfill his fantasy of having sex in someone else's mansion. I'm considering doing it for the money, but I also want to sell him a house. Do you think this will help or hurt my chances? What?
Oh, you making side money. This is good, girl. First of all, eventually you gonna sell. Yeah, you're making side money. But eventually you're going to sell the house. But don't sell the house too fast. Make that side money. But make sure your price is right, girl. Get you some nice double digits, some triple digits up in there. You know, it's going to be 10,000. We can go over here and see this mansion, but when we get to this mansion, we're going to do it in this mansion, and we're going to get 10,000 in this mansion. I would say about 5-6 mansions. That puts you up there, girl. That's about 60. You talking about 60,000. That's pretty good right there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Junior?
She's not going to get a sale.
I'm going to tell you right now, Tommy, this sounds like love. I really know. This sounds a lot like love. I can tell you that for sure.
You hear it?
I heard the fact that he wants to pay you money. That man loves you.
That's love.
I don't give money to nobody I don't love. And then he said, you considering it? That means you love him. Now, forget the fact you love him because he giving you money. The love is love. It's a win-win. We all winning. And a house. This is love.
Winning. All right, here we go. Greg in Ferguson says, I'm a 44-year-old black man and I have never been outside of Missouri. I know how it feels to want to move on to better things, but you can't. I'm dating a woman that is out of my league and I want to impress her, but the OGs are telling me to be myself and she will love me regardless. What do you say? Uh-oh.
First of all, what you need to do is you need to go somewhere. You ain't never been nowhere. You ain't left Missouri. At least go to Illinois or the Ozarks or something. You need to at least experience. You need a field trip before you do anything else. I'm just saying. You need a nice little field trip. Go to Illinois. What's above Chicago? Just go somewhere.
yeah.
You ain't done nothing yet. Junior, if you would.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, this don't sound like love. This don't sound nothing like love
this
at
doesn't
all.
sound like love,
No,
Junior?
it was nothing like the last question. This one right here, this don't. You ain't been nowhere. You 44 ain't been nowhere. That don't sound like no love. And then the OG told you to be yourself because they want the laughs. Because they know you out your league. This don't sound like love. You're not ready to love, and you ain't been nowhere to love. You ain't going nowhere.
He wants to impress her, though. He knows,
but
she's
he
out
can't
of
because he ain't never been. How you gonna impress somebody and you ain't never left your neighborhood? Like
He'll impress her if he goes somewhere.
Yeah, he got to go somewhere to impress somebody.
you go somewhere, you'll impress her.
You can't say nothing like this time. You can't say nothing like this time. You can't say this. Like, come with me to the end of the street. That's not impressing nobody. You ain't never left your neighborhood. Come with me. Mr. Earl live right there. That's not impressive.
Let me show you my backyard.
This don't sound like love.
This is not love. Okay. All right. Belinda in Philly, as we move on, says, I got written up at work for pushing a coworker and he fell and fractured his wrist. We had sex once and he thinks he can rub on me. Yeah, this took a turn, didn't it? We had sex once and he thinks he can rub on me and be all in my face at work. So I pushed him. I want him to leave me alone. How do I make it clear to him?
So you just a one-time sex person. That's what this is. So now can't nobody touch you no more. But when we was all lovey-dovey and butt naked, it was cool. But you just use a sex person one time. Nah, get off me. I don't want you like that. What is?
Not at work.
You know what? If one of y'all do me like that, if y'all
Excuse me.
Y'all been don't push me.
Are you crazy right now?
One of y'all can't. Y'all can't push me. Okay, I'm just saying, y'all can't push me.
She pushed him hard.
Love me unconditionally. Don't do
at
this.
Work and at home and at home.
Exactly.
Because if we put our hands on you, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. She pushed him hard though. He fractured his wrist.
Carla has been my work wife for 12 years. Don't push me. Don't push me. Don't do this.
And I want a divorce today.
Is this love, Junior? What you think?
Absolutely not. First of all, I know why this ain't love because she tired of that cast coming across her blouse. See that itching of that cast, he got to start rubbing on people with that cast on. He got to get that off first. It's gonna be at least 6. Yeah, that wrist, that cast going across the back of her back. She tired. Stop that itch. She don't want that cast in her back no more. That's all. It's not love though. This sound like he got conditions to it. Like don't touch me. That don't sound like love.
Yeah, she wants him to leave her alone, and she wants to know how does she make that clear to him. I think
she's sitting that cast on his lap with all them signatures on it. She don't want to see that.
They still put signatures on cash?
All right.
They still do that?
That's Ask the Nephew and Ask Junior. We'll be back with entertainment news at the top of the hour and some trending headlines right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, before we get to today's entertainment news, we just want to take a moment to say happy Cinco de Mayo today.
Do
Cinco
something
de
different
Mayo.
today. Get a margarita with some Lowry's on instead of salt or sugar. Get some Lowry's on. Something with some flavor, sir. Some Tony Chasserie margarita. You know, something different.
I was going to ask if you liked salt or sugar, and you've taken it to Lowry's.
Get some red pepper, Shirley. Get something different. Some red pepper.
That's spicy. That's a spicy
that is.
Tahini.
Yes.
I thought it was called
That's
Tajin though. I said, give me some of that Tajin. They said that's Tahini.
Tahini. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, but yeah, happy Cinco de Mayo. All right, time for some entertainment news now. Bill Gates appeared on the Today Show yesterday to promote his new book, How to Prevent the Next Pandemic, but no topics were off limits, including his divorce from Melinda Gates. Today's Savannah Guthrie brought up the divorce, and she got in the business right away. She asked Bill Gates point blank, Were you unfaithful in your marriage? And was that one of the reasons there was the divorce? I know, right?
Just
but
out
that's what
like
everybody,
that?
That's what everyone wanted to know. Gates responded, I certainly made mistakes and I take responsibility. I don't think delving into the particulars at this point is constructive. But yes, I caused pain and I feel terrible about that. Gates was rumored to have had multiple affairs over the course of their marriage, and he admitted to one 20 years ago. He added, I have responsibility for causing a lot of pain in my family. It was a tough year. I feel good that all of us are moving forward now. Bill and Melinda ended their 27-year marriage last August. So there you go.
How much money did Melinda get?
Billions upon 28 billion or something. Yeah, a lot. A lot.
And that's the pain. That's the pain. That's the sufferings right there.
Not for her.
That is not. She's looking good and doing well. She went on and got married to her science teacher. Yeah, she's doing well.
Science teacher.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at her.
That's
excuse me. Wait a minute. Let me ask something.
You ain't getting no professor.
Who is she gonna marry that's gonna make billions? It doesn't matter.
It don't add up. It don't add up.
She married for love. I believe she married for love. She married
she ready to love. Her and the science teacher ready to love. That what you trying to do?
Yes. Would you be with billions upon billions? Yes.
Oh, for the science teacher, yeah, I'm ready to love, but not for her. Stop.
She got to find another billionaire.
What you say, Junior?
No, I'm saying Bill Gates got too much money. All this confessing we doing, I don't want that much money. You need to stop all this confessing. We supposed to be talking about how to prevent the next pandemic. Now you confess it to fast 20 years ago. Don't give me that much money. That's too much truth. Ain't nobody that make $50,000. Ain't nobody saying nothing for 50 grand. I don't care how the marriage ended. Don't matter how the marriage ended at 50,000.
75. We can.
Was you weren't faithful to Maria? No. We just didn't work. I'm not confessing nothing.
Well, I hope they'll be continue to be very happy. All right, moving on. You know, we talked a lot about the Met Gala and the costumes and everything, but we missed this one. Scrolling through social media, we missed this one. How did we miss Russell Westbrook in his skirt? How did we miss that one? Carla?
Russell had a skirt on?
With a top hat.
With a top hat.
Does I didn't see this. Does this top Lenny Kravitz in his lace and leather? Do it top?
Yes. Russell Westbrook did the doggone thing.
Yeah. Like with the short tuxedo jacket on and everything, man.
You saw it, Junior?
Yeah, I saw him. I said, oh my God. Okay, Russ, that's what you're doing.
In the off season?
Yeah. Now LeBron James said deactivate that key card.
But we did not. You know what we didn't miss? We didn't miss Rihanna's marble statue reveal. It was revealed at the Met. The statue of Irene, the personification of peace, is usually the highest profile marble goddess. Okay, nice. Rihanna was honored with that. Rihanna herself at the tribute, referencing the gilded glamour theme of the gala by tweeting, "Shut down the marble in Met. What's more gilded than that?" So congratulations to Rihanna and her marble tribute, her marble statue tribute. That's awesome.
Hey, let me ask y'all.
She wasn't even there.
That's how you shut it down. No, wait, Tommy. You're not even there. And you
shut
the Met down.
Show up in marble.
Yes, yes. Go, Rihanna. I love her. Well, what's your question?
Where should I put my statue? Now I ain't got the money for marble, but mine would be like travertine or something. You know what I'm saying? Like some nice
that's
tile.
easy, man.
Some vinyl.
Yeah.
From vinyl. Mine ain't gonna. I ain't doing marble now.
In your house.
Where?
Put it in your house where you can admire
Can't nobody
it.
see
your family.
That.
You and your family.
I gotta be with. No,
you wanna be
I want to be in Rochester. I want to be in DC. I want to be
where everybody
in
can
LA.
see you. Where people travel to you, come see you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh yeah, dog.
Like if we're in LA, I want to be outside of Roscoe's. You know what I'm saying? Chicken.
You want somewhere where everybody can see you. Oh, dog.
Chicken and waffle.
Yeah, you can be down there with the minions. You put you right down there with the minions.
Universal.
Down there with the minions. Everybody gonna see you, dog. Y'all all got. I'm talking. They go Tommy. I mean, they gonna see you right there. Everybody. They gonna ride the ride. Dog, they can picture. They gonna be worldwide. The rock. Oh man, everybody go down there and see that.
How's that?
Have you seen
How's
the
that,
Tommy
nephew?
Travertine yet? Travertine Tommy. You ain't seen that yet? That's that boy. Ooh, he's killing it.
This boy be into him.
Why would you get a statue though?
I
Why-
know. I'm just trying to figure this
Because
out.
I'm famous, Carla. What is wrong with you? I'm famous.
My bad.
What is wrong with you?
You got
I'm
offended.
famous. I ain't marble famous, but I'm some nice travertine. I'm that.
Hey, listen, we're going to switch gears when we come back. Coming up in 20 minutes after the hour, we'll tell you about a Rochester, New York teacher who is on leave for racism. We'll tell you why right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This story right here, oh my God. Okay. Let me get to it. Let me calm down and then get to it. A white teacher in Rochester, New York is on leave right now. This teacher is facing a host of allegations of racist behavior, including placing handcuffs and leg shackles on his black students, okay? And making them pick cotton during a 7th grade social studies class. He referred to him as massa. One parent said she nearly drove off the road when her child told her about this racist incident in school. The school district has confirmed that this lesson did take place and it is of great concern and they are investigating. What? What are you
That is
doing?
Simply unbelievable that this teacher, and I was reading further on USAtoday.com that he gave them white cotton balls and told them to pick the seeds out of the cotton ball. This is a 20-year veteran teacher. He's an educator who's been teaching for 20 years, and this is a curriculum that you chose. You racist.
When we get through whooping your ass,
racist.
you're going to need all these cotton balls to swab a lot of stuff up when we get through whooping your behind.
See, this is why we need critical race theory in schools. They don't want it, but this is why we need it for incidents just like this, you know?
But
This
what
is
also
craziness.
what bothers me though, Shirley, is what child allowed you to shackle them and put handcuffs on them? Well, how do we even get to that point?
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame the students. I absolutely.
I'm not blaming
do
the student.
Yeah, this is all on the teacher. All on the teacher. There's no way he can explain out of this. Well, I was trying to show them what it was like. No, you can't explain your way out of this. No. There's,
But then but go ahead. That's your demonstration. But let's demonstrate a nice ass whooping so you understand what comes when you do this.
Yeah,
when
this
you
is how
do
we
this,
respond.
yes,
Yeah.
we gonna do, when you get through teaching, we're gonna teach you what goes when you bring this up.
Right.
Yeah, or the next lesson we having tomorrow is my daddy's playing Nat Turner. And this gonna be a whole another different lesson that you gonna learn also, kids in this class. That also happened. Yeah,
like it.
and I'm talking about in real time.
I'm with the parent who said she nearly drove off the road when her child told her this. Yeah, I mean, that would be your reaction.
But
yeah,
he's been
outrage.
put on leave. He needs to be
just leave.
fired.
He
Fired.
been fired.
He needs to be
That's
fired.
Right.
He needs
Absolutely
to
should be fired.
absolutely be fired.
License
Fired,
revoked.
then
You know
that
why?
ass whooping, caller. Right after fired, then that ass whooping.
And the school district, I'm mad at them. It's of great concern, and we are investigating. Excuse you?
Yeah.
No.
I ain't
right.
picking no damn cotton. I am not picking no damn cotton.
He needs to be
Sorry.
fired.
Immediately. All
I
right.
don't even have cotton clothes. I'm sorry.
Yes, you do.
All my clothes, silk, rayon. I don't have nothing wool. I don't have nothing cotton.
All right, coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll talk more about the Dave Chappelle incident because that is still trending right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Still trending Tuesday night in Los Angeles, a person ran up on stage and rushed Dave Chappelle, tackled him on stage as Dave Chappelle was wrapping up his set. Police came in, arrested the suspect. They confiscated a knife and gun from this suspect.
What?
Chappelle's personal, yes. One Chappelle's personal security cleared the Hollywood Bowl stage. Dave composed himself and quipped, quote, "It was a trans man." Because of the they're angry with Video reportedly from the scene shows the suspect being placed on an ambulance gurney. His face is rearranged.
See right there. See right there.
Rearranged.
Let's go back, Shirley. Let's go back, Shirley. You said his security cleared the stage. Now you're saying ambulance. Do you know? Tie all that together. Do you see what happened? That's an ass whooping. See, they're just not writing that part.
Well, they say his face was rearranged, and there's a bend. There's a bend in his right arm. There's a bend in his right arm. It's
called
broken. Be.
That's the cleared part. We cleared the stage.
Yeah. Dave Chappelle headlined Tuesday night's Netflix is a Joke Fest. He caused controversy last year, you recall, with transphobic jokes in his Netflix comedy special. Nonetheless, we all know that Netflix reassigned Dave to a multi-special contract. So there you go. Yeah.
I see where this going.
Where? As a comedian, where?
Oh, I see. No, it's about to happen. It's been just like football games. It used to be the thing. Who was going to be the idiot at the Super Bowl to run across the field, start naked? You know what I'm talking about? Streaking across the field. So now somebody wants to try it. Someone wants to try it. Okay, all right. Yeah. I tell you what. July 1st, I'm in Columbia. Come try it. Facebook gonna be different the next day. Come try it. Try it. Yeah. At the Kroger. I said Kroger the other day. At the Kroger.
Yeah, we let you make it on that.
Kroger.
We let you live. Performing at the supermarket.
But come on the Kroger and try it. You go think you was at the supermarket. You go
clean up on aisle 2.
It's gonna be.
It's very different than Will Smith. Very different. Very different.
The story.
Very different. It's ambulances, it's rearranged.
Cleared the stage.
Cleared. A whole lot of dialogue that lets me know what happened in this one.
Yeah, you don't do this. Come on, man.
No.
Yeah. What are you doing?
So how do you guys really feel, with comedy? I mean, I even heard Cheryl Underwood say on The Talk that she was concerned. She was worried about doing comedy right after the Will Smith incident. Mm-hmm. So now this with Dave Chappelle, how do you guys really feel?
Junior?
I'll be honest with you. I am cautious when I go out there because I look on the side of the stage, I see who's out there if they're having fun. I check to see what the temp is before I walk out there. But I never used to do that until the Will Smith thing. And now I go on the side stage while the features act on there, and I go out there and look right before I watch it. Let me see how they're doing, and make sure there's nobody in the audience that's crazy. Mm-hmm. So it does have a different effect where I just can't relax the whole time before I go on stage. Yeah. Now I got to go check to see what's going on out there or send somebody.
And let me ask you this, Tommy. Let me ask you this. Is there a certain amount of people that should be backstage, when you're performing and or do you prefer a stage?
A lot of us do not like people backstage. We like it clear. We don't like people backstage. Your security's backstage. Your security really on the side of the stage. Yeah. He's right there. He's not going anywhere. He's there the entire time that you are on stage. When I move, he moves. Just like that.
Just like that.
He's always there. I don't, when you got a whole gallery of people in the back, it's too much going on. You can't concentrate. And you got these other eyes looking at you that you're like, okay, this is uncomfortable. There's too many people over here. And you start looking over there. You constantly start looking over there and it takes your focus away from the audience. But I will say this, run up on me. I'm sorry.
That's how
at the bottom of the line. At the bottom of the end of the day.
Bottom line. So everybody know if they over 50, everybody over 50 got one more left in us. Run up on us.
Tommy, I felt that one.
Run up
with the swallow.
Yes.
I have Compton.
All right,
connection.
listen. Coming up next, it is the nephew.
Run up on me
with the prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, she doesn't know he's my husband. All right?
Well, I'm sure you
She doesn't know he's my husband. We'll get into that. This has a twist to it. We'll get into that in just a few. But right now, it is the nephew here with today's prank phone call. Nephew, what do you have on the menu for us today?
Let's see. I don't know if we want an appetizer, an entree, or a dessert type of prank. You know, the appetizer. That's just a warm up prank. You know, it just gets you there. You know. Then, but an entree is fulfilling, but a dessert is also satisfying. So, what Carla? What kind you want today? You want an appetizer, entree, or dessert, or a side item?
You know what, dude?
How you want it?
Pick a prank that Dave Chappelle would be proud of. Is that an appetizer? Is that a dessert?
Oh, you want to go for the gusto? You want one of the specials on that ain't on the menu. You want
the
that?
Chef special, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that would be
surprises. Let's go.
That's my granddaddy.
He thinking.
Those noises, I love them. Two people you don't mess with. Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock.
my daddy's boat.
All right.
My daddy's boat.
All right.
Now that right there, that's David Chappelle worthy right there. My daddy's boat.
Don't mess
Cat
with
dog, if you would.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Mr. Wilson, please.
This is he.
Mr. Wilson, how are you today?
I'm doing fine. Who's this?
My name is Williams.
Oh, how may I help you?
Well, listen, we've been getting a few complaints, sir, about some things on your property there.
All right, well, who you with?
Actually, I'm with the Homeowners Association. Wanted to reach out and give you a call today.
Oh, well, how you doing?
Pretty good. Listen, got a few things I kind of want to discuss with you here that seem to be a problem that's taking place in the neighborhood there. It's been brought to our attention down here at headquarters that you have a few things on your property that are not functioning that really shouldn't be on the property. You have 2 cars supposedly in your driveway that are not being used, been sitting there for quite some time.
Yeah, one of them I'm currently working on. I should have it repaired. I'm just waiting to get a little extra money to get it taken care of. But the other car is just functioning. I just don't drive it. I have more than one car.
Okay. Now you also have a camper that seems to be has been there for at least 8 months now. That's sitting there. Is that correct as well?
Yeah. I'm working on getting some storage for that. But it ain't really been there 8 months. Just maybe around about 6, 7. You're not 8 months. Not 8 months.
And, I'm looking at our past records and stuff. It seems like there was a complaint before about keeping the yard pretty cut and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm just looking at past complaints that I have here. Now, the biggest one that I have that's concerning your property, sir, is supposedly in your backyard. Now, you have an old boat that's in your backyard?
Yeah, but I don't see that boat bothering nobody.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a sore eye for the people. I think you guys' backyards actually bump up against each other, and you guys have a chain link fence between the two of you all. And I think the boat must be just a sore eye for the family that's behind you all.
Well, I don't see myself getting rid of that boat, so I got a cover on it. Everybody else got a boat. I don't see what the problem is. Well,
okay. Here's what's actually happening, Mr. Wilson. What's going to take place is this. Now, we're going to give you a 14-day extension.
14 days.
14 days actually to move the car that is not functioning, the camper as well, and definitely the boat. We're going to need those 3 items.
Look here, sir, I ain't got nowhere to move the boat. I just told you I was working on somewhere for storage. You know how much storage costs? Now the camper, I'll get that taken care of. But the boat, my daddy gave me, and my daddy gave me that. That's the only thing my daddy gave me before he died. Now I'm not moving that boat nowhere. The boat works just fine. If I take it down there to the water, it'll work.
Sir, and I understand it wholeheartedly. I'm just a messenger. I'm gonna have to get the non-functioning car that's not working properly. I'm going to have to get that out within the 2-week notice, as well as the camper and definitely the boat. Now, I got to get that out. It's got to be gone.
I'll tell you what, I ain't moving thing. I'll tell you now what you going to do?
Sir, you're going to either move the boat or I'm going to have somebody come over and haul all of these things away.
Well, I'll tell you what, I got 15 reasons why you won't come over and touch that boat, and I got two more. Well, two times 13, 26. I got 13, and then I got another 26 added on to that. Why you won't bring damn over here to touch my daddy's boat? Because my daddy gave me that boat. I'll be damned if any of you. You know, I'm tired of you with me. It's that cross street, ain't it? Who reported?
Sir, I'm not at liberty to give you the name who's reported.
Call my phone, so you're at liberty to give me something. Because I know that down the street had this boat in 8 months, and ain't nobody said a thing to him. So why the hell y'all me about having a boat in the backyard that my daddy gave me?
Sir, the language is not necessary. Sir, the bottom line is I want the camper out, I want the boat out, and I want the car that's not functioning moved within 2 weeks or I'm towing it out.
I tell you what, I give you a personal invitation to come over here with the boat, the camper, and the car. And I will beat your like that's what I'm going to beat you.
Sir, wow. I'm going to allow one car to stay. I just want to make sure that you know that I've given you the statement over the phone, letting you know that what has taken place here.
And the statement is well taken, but I ain't moving my daddy's boat.
You're going to move your dad's stinking boat if...
Bring your I told you. You bring well, don't bring the law, but you bring somebody.
Sir, trust me, if we come there, we're definitely going to be bringing authorities with us.
Well, I might well go to jail because I love my daddy. Ain't now one of you going to touch my daddy's boat. That's the only thing he left me.
I got one more thing I need to say to you, sir, about this situation. Excuse me?
What you got to say?
All I have to say is this. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your brother.
That boy that got man, I got my blood pressure up so man, I got to pull up and take my blood pressure medicine.
All right, man. What your brother told me, he said, man, he be going Eddie with the Homeowners Association. He said, man, just call him and tell him he got to move all this stuff. He said, but most of all, tell him y'all gonna haul off that boat. He said, he'll kill you behind that doggone boat.
Yeah, man, that's my daddy's boat, but I love that boat, man. They know that. They know that. You know what button to push.
I got one more question for you, though, baby. Tell me this. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Let me tell you something. When you stupid with a purpose,
Uh-huh.
you just when you stupid with a purpose.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
And what is
don't
that
let me
purpose?
preach on this thing.
What
the
is that
purpose?
purpose?
Is to be stupid. It's the
Okay.
purpose. I mean, let me tell you something. I love my uncle.
Okay.
He gonna tell you which way to go in life, and how
Motivation.
he gonna motivate you and how to reach your goal, and don't do this in 90 days, and this how you get to here, and how he slept in the car. I ain't slept in no damn car. I ain't done it. I have not. I ain't slept in no car. I slept in my bed with my mom next door to my mama and them bedroom. I ain't slept in no. I'm not sleeping in no damn car. I slept in my own room. I had my own phone. I had my own TV.
You don't think the struggle makes you stronger?
Yes, this has made me very strong to grow up in a middle class.
All right,
yes,
we gotta
I love
go.
it.
Coming up
Ooh,
next,
I'm
Strawberry
not
Letter. The subject, she doesn't know he's my husband. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, listen, guys, before we get to the Strawberry Letter, we're getting there. I promise you. I got to remind you that Mother's Day is coming up this Sunday. I've got a special treat for you. I'm introducing my brand new candle line. It is called the Love Collection. The Love Collection. It is just in time for Mother's Day. And I want to tell you, if you're in the Atlanta area, please join me this Saturday, May 7th, from 1 to 4 p.m. at a store called Merge Co. in Atlanta's Phipps Plaza. Merge Co. is a Black-owned company. I chose to do my candle launch there because I wanted to give back. Anyway, it's located directly above Merch Co., directly above the Gucci store on the second floor in Phipps Plaza. Again, I will be there this Saturday, May 7th from 1 to 4 p.m. It's called Merge Co. I will see you there. Please come. All right. Thank you. Now it's time for the Strawberry Letter. And I know you'll be there, Junior. I know
Absolutely,
you will.
I'm coming. But I'm going to be a
Thank you.
customer, though, Shirley. Don't talk to me.
It's time. Yes. It's time for today's Strawberry Letter. If you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. And we could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here. Pop, pop. Right now. Could be yours. You never know.
You never know. Mm-hmm. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
All right, I'm going to read it, answer it, then Tommy's going to come through, and then Junior for today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, she doesn't know he's my husband. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 51-year-old married woman, and my husband and I have one child. We're separated for a while because he admitted that he had an emotional affair with the woman he met in the airport. I saw text messages between my husband and the woman. She was saved in his phone as counselor because he told me that he confided in her and she was easy to talk to. I was so hurt and confused because I thought I was his everything. I do not have many girlfriends, and my best friend and I are at odds, so I confided in a friend that I work with. I told her that my marriage may be over, but I didn't give her any specific details on the issue. She suggested that we take an overnight girls' trip to a casino to clear my mind and unwind. We shared a suite, and there was a bottle of champagne in the room when we checked in. We finished it within 30 minutes and ordered room service. She was tipsy and started telling all of her business. She admitted to having an affair with a married man, and she said that he's filling a void in her life while she figures out if she wants to be with men or women. I was quite tipsy too, so when she kissed me, I let her. The situation got hot and heavy rather quickly, and the next morning was a bit awkward, so I didn't say much. We were about to head out when she got a call. She answered it on speaker, and I got sick to my stomach when I heard my husband's voice. He told her He told her that he didn't like sleeping alone and he was eager to see her. She had no idea that was my husband on the phone, and I sat there and listened. Can I be mad at him since we both slept with her? I'm non-confrontational, so how do I address this situation with this woman and my husband? Ma'am, this has nothing to do with being non-confrontational or not. I can't believe you heard your husband's voice on that woman's phone and sat there and didn't say anything. You realized it was him when he said hello. Like I said, this has nothing to do with being non-confrontational. You just can't let people do this to you. I mean, really? You must have really been struggling at that moment because you had messed around with this woman the night before, and the shock of hearing his voice made you shut all the way down, because I'm sure had you been in your right mind, you would not have let this go down like that. What? I just, first of all, he told you he had an emotional affair. You don't believe that, do you? Come on. I think he lied to you. I think that it was a physical affair, just like this one is a physical affair. Don't believe what he tells you. Believe what comes out of your husband's mouth. Okay. He had a physical affair with this woman. I'm sure he probably had something going on with this other woman too. And, you guys have been separated for a while. The question is, and the answer, what are you going to do now? You got to confront your husband. You got to let him know what's going on. If you're non-confrontational, just talk to him. You got to man up. You have to. You got to let him know you know what's going on. This can't continue, or he'll keep doing it to you. This man, if you want him back, whether you decide or not to tell him, you got to tell him. Okay, just tell him. This man has made his choice. You got to make a choice. This man has made a choice, and it's her. All right? Don't let them do this to you. This makes me so mad that she didn't say anything. Tommy?
You're looking at this wrong. It's two people that love you. You know what I'm saying? It's two people that love you. She love you and he love you. Why don't you see this? You don't get it, lady? It's two people. Embrace that. Embrace it when you have two people that love you. Apparently, if y'all couldn't make eye contact the next morning, we already know what happened with you and her in that little room, that hotel room. So you enjoyed that. I know how good it is when you can't make eye contact in the morning. That's beautiful. And then you got him. All right, and then you have him, and he loves you, and of course he got a couple things going on that you don't know nothing about, and he emotionally attached to somebody else, and then he got this woman right here. But don't look at that. He loves you, and you love her, and he loves her. Everybody loves everybody, so it's just the way. This is a different kind of ready to love. You know what I'm saying? It's a little unorthodox, but you can
radio ready to love.
This is radio ready to love.
Yes, it is.
But I see the love.
Hold that thought. We'll be back with part 2 of today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, she doesn't know he's my husband. We'll get back into it at 23 minutes after the hour when we come back, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we're back. We're going to recap today's crazy Strawberry Letter. The subject is, she doesn't know he's my husband. A 51-year-old married woman wrote in. She and her husband have one child. They're separated for a while because her husband admitted to having an emotional affair with a woman he met at the airport. The wife says she saw text messages between the husband and the woman, she was saved in his phone as counselor, all of this. She was upset, so they separated. She was hurt and confused. She thought she was her husband's everything. She says she doesn't have girlfriends. Her best friend and she are at odds so she confided in a friend that she works with. She told the friend that the marriage may be over. She didn't give the friend any specifics, but the friend suggested that they take an overnight girls trip to a casino to clear their minds and unwind. They had champagne. One thing led to another. The two women got into a tryst. Okay, they started doing it. All right, and
what you call it?
Yeah, an entanglement. A tryst. A tryst. But we're gonna say a tryst. A tryst. Yeah. So anyway, she got tipsy. They did it. And the girlfriend told her that she was seeing a married man. And lo and behold, when they were getting ready to leave, the married man calls. And the friend put it on speaker. And guess who it was? It's her husband.
Darius?
It's Darius. It's Darius.
Darius.
Right? Yeah.
I know the hell that ain't no damn Darius.
But the wife is saying she's non-confrontational, so she didn't say anything. She just sat there and listened. She never once picked up the phone. She never once called his name out. She never once said anything to the woman. She didn't say anything to her husband. She's feeling guilty now because she had a tryst with this woman and feeling like, she's guilty as her husband because they both, had this woman. So this is craziness. She said nothing. Her husband still doesn't know that her wife was in the room of the woman he called. This is crazy. Tommy says they both love her, so this is a good thing.
He would say that.
I'm just mad because she didn't say anything.
Darius.
No, you're not going to say anything to Darius. And Junior, what do you say?
Oh, I think that's the wrong title of this letter. I think that off the top. This should be called Everybody Know Everybody. Because he know the girl.
Yeah.
The girl know him. He know his wife. And she know the girl. His wife know the girl. Everybody know everybody. But I am very, very confused at how this is the first black woman in history to not say nothing on a phone call when you know it's your husband's voice. There are a lot of missing phrases in this letter that we should have heard by now. We should have heard like, don't be there when I get home. We should have heard that by now. Like, I know good and hell well that ain't him. We should have heard some name calling. Like, there was no blank. No.
Right.
There was nothing. How? You difficult. Because, see, you at odds with friends, your best friend. You got all these other social issues going on. Yeah. But how you sit on this phone? You ain't snatched the phone. Where's that line at? You ain't snatched the phone and say, it's me.
Right.
I don't understand.
I don't know how you listen this long. How much was y'all gambling at the table? How much did we win to shut up? What is this? This don't make no sense because how is you still having a weekend and you hear your husband? I don't understand how you doing that. I don't know a black woman I know that's gonna do that. I have never seen.
I don't know a white woman that would let this go.
I don't know white women. I know black women. I don't deal with white women. All I know with black women. I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know any woman who would let this go. And she said,
I know the first thing you would have heard.
She justifies it by saying she's non-confrontational. What, Tommy?
The first thing you're supposed to hear is, I know the that ain't Darius. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. How is you sitting over there
on the air, Nephew?
Yeah. I don't even know how you still getting dressed. Yeah, you still getting dressed. Yes. And you hear you supposed to be in your Brazilian girdle. Is that Darius? Yeah, I know that ain't Darius. You supposed to be saying something.
But the question she asked, can I be mad at him since we both slept with her? Huh?
Why is that the question?
Yes.
Forget what I've done. I don't care nothing about what I did last night. Is this you on this damn phone? Is the question.
He didn't even know that anyway, that I slept with her. So, yeah. Anyway, so how do I address this situation with this woman and my husband?
Girl, you should have been
There's so many ways. There's so many ways, but you
first
should have
off,
done
slap
it.
her. Slap her first. Slap her. That'll get her
now
attention.
Now that you know.
Yeah.
I know that ain't Darius.
Yeah, that has to be.
I can't believe it.
Statements in this letter. I don't
Is that blankety blank Darius? And then you know she gonna keep calling his name when she hear Darius. Don't say that. Darius. Darius.
Darius is gonna hang out.
Oh, I know you hear me. Darius.
But Tommy, Darius.
Darius.
Ferguson.
The whole name.
The second.
All right.
Yeah.
Listen, thank you guys. Post your
The
comments.
very one.
Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up at 46 minutes after the hour. Sports Talk with Junior right after
In
this.
Japan.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Sports Talk with Junior. Junior, what you got?
Okay, Shirley, but let me just remind the people in the DFW area that happening June 4th. I'm telling you, it's coming up fast, which is also, I don't know if y'all know this is also Cures Hope Sickle Cell Awareness Month in the state of Texas. That's happening, so we got to do something. We're having a 5K run and fun walk at the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge on June 4th. All you have to do to register is go to cureshope.org. That's KIERS, hope.org. I'd like to see y'all out there. Yeah.
Kier.
Yeah.
It seems like the Mavericks probably gonna be out there with y'all.
I think they may be showing up, Tommy. You know what, man? Let's just go start. They might. But you know what? Who does come out there though, Tommy? The drum line for the Dallas Mavericks. Now this time we just gonna have some Mavericks out here. Because after
the players
night, the players is coming too, man. Luka Doncic dropped 35, but that wasn't enough. As they fall again, man. Now Phoenix leads the series 2-0, man. But Devin Booker on his second game back after that hamstring dropped 30. Chris Paul contributed with 28 and 8, man. It just wasn't enough. Like you say, Tommy, they down 2-0 now to Phoenix, and they heading to Dallas on Friday night. But all I know is we may have some Mavericks players, but also know who else might be out there? They may have to travel, but we out there too, man. Philly, the 76ers, man, they fell short to the Heat again without Joel Embiid, 119-103. The Heat lead the series 2-0, man. But where's James Harden? Yeah, I think this might be a sweep here, Tommy. This might be the one we're looking for because Harden doing a Harden. That's all we know. He just, I'll tell you right now, Philly, in Houston, we used to it. 82 games, that boy, everything you want for 82. Soon as playoff hit.
game 84.
Yeah, he is nowhere to be found, man. Tyrese Maxey finished with 34. Harden finished with 20, but, man, he was 1 for 5 behind the arc. So, yeah, it's a little tough. All I know is this, man. If you cannot get Joel Embiid back on this court, I would be going by this house and asking about how this eye doing. Y'all need some information. Joel Embiid got to come back for game 3. I don't see this happening. It's gonna be a sweep.
Let's call it swept. That's past tense. It's swept.
It's swept. This probably gonna be over. I mean, but ask him, what type of glasses can he wear and play? Because you just can't let him sit out. I know he fractured his
He
over
needs
the
some
bone.
Worthy. Remember Worthy? He
Them
needs some
James
Worthy goggles.
glasses. You need something.
Yeah.
That was tough. James took shots to the eye. It never broke. Never broke. You ain't lying. He just got to get back out there, man. So we're going to see what's happening, man. But the NBA playoffs, man, these games be serious.
Now, is Memphis tonight? Is Memphis and
No,
Golden
ain't no
State tonight?
games tonight, man. They playing Saturday. Ain't no
Okay.
games tonight. So we'll just see what happens. So Friday night is going to be the 76ers and the Heat, and then it's going to be the Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns. So that's sports for us, Shirley.
All right, thank you, Junior. Coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Mother's Day is on Sunday, and if you haven't gotten anything from Mom, you are in luck. 57% of Americans plan to give Mom a very nice card for Mother's Day, and that's great, isn't it? Because it is exactly what mothers say they want. According to a survey conducted by Lending Tree, the top gift on Mom's wish list this year is just that, a nice greeting card. 36% of moms said they'd like that over spending quality time with family.
They just want a card.
They just want to be by themselves and
That's
do
what
them.
it is. That's
Okay?
what it is.
Yeah. But despite all that, Americans are still expected to spend an average of $225 on Mother's Day gifts this year. That's up from $219 from last year. And here's some other interesting findings from the survey. 20% of moms say they've been disappointed by Mother's Day gifts in the past. Now, doesn't Steve say that a lot about Father's Day gifts? Now, mothers are saying it too.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't know who they polling. That they just want
I
cards.
take care of my mama.
That's my mama.
I'm sorry, I take care of my mama.
My mama
Yeah, you
card.
got to take care of Mom.
Yeah, because this too
Gotta
right
take
here
care
on
of
this show.
Mama get
Yeah.
money.
You need to give us.
You
more
can't
than
just come in here with no card.
Hello.
Come on, Carla. They can't just
Well,
come in with a card.
But
I'm
y'all-
like
but
my
y'all-
grandmother. I'm like my grandmother. Put
Y'all
something
ain't my
in
mama,
that
though.
card. Put something in that card.
Yeah.
There you
I
go with that.
understand.
And let's be clear, just so everybody know. Mother's Day is for your mother.
It doesn't say that. Mother's Day is for mothers. Mother's Day is for mothers. If you're a mother, then you're celebrated on Mother's Day. Period.
Mother's Day is for your mama.
Not necessarily, Tommy. It's for
No.
the women in your life.
Yeah.
That is a mother.
Get
so that
your
is your
own
grandmother,
mama. It's for,
your sister, your aunts, your
Okay.
wife, your baby mama. You need to celebrate these women, Tommy. That theory you have
If you're
is
a-
wrong.
If you're a mother,
my
it's your
baby
day.
mama? Oh no, we not fit to do that. Oh no. Oh no.
Excuse
no,
you,
we
what did
not
Van
doing no
Jones
baby
call
mamas
it?
up in here.
Van
No.
Jones did not
A
call it
gift?
baby mama. What did Van Jones call it?
What did he call it?
He didn't call it.
Co-
It is baby mama, but he didn't say that. Conscious something.
Conscious co-parenting, something like that.
Conscious co-parenting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your conscious co-parent, not your baby mama.
Yeah.
Oh, baby
Boy, that's a
daddy,
baby mama.
stop.
Boy,
Yeah,
shut up.
baby.
Shut up. Stop. That's a baby mama.
Yeah, and you're the
Stop.
baby daddy, Van
Stop.
Jones.
That's a baby. You a baby daddy. Stop.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the
Stop.
issue.
Stop. Quit
Mother's
all that.
Day
Don't
is
give us
for
all
mothers.
Don't give me no CNN answers. I don't want no CNN answers.
Mother's Day is for mothers, and she's your baby mama, Van Jones. So get her something for Mother's Day.
Mother's.
Mother's Day. For
Yeah.
sure. Mhm.
Absolutely.
You know-
Are you excited about Mother's Day, Shirley?
Yes,
gonna do
of course
this
I
weekend?
am. Yes. I'm very excited. You know, I have an event in Atlanta this weekend, so I'm excited about that. I'm launching my new candle line. So yeah, I'm excited. Very much.
Congratulations
Thank
again,
you.
my sister.
Thank you. I
Congratulations.
appreciate that. Thank you. I know you would be there supporting your girl, Carla. I know you would, but of course you're a cheer mom, and I know. And it's Mother's Day. I get it.
That's what it is,
I'm
and I'm doing a spa all
I'm
weekend.
taking my-
Shirley.
I know. Do you, boo? I understand.
I'm taking my mama to dinner.
Nice.
I'm taking my mama to dinner. Jackie just happened to be going with us, you know. But I'm
Your
taking
wife?
my mama to dinner. Jackie just happened to be.
So what you gonna do? Let her pick up her own check?
Now, if my kids, if my kids want to pay for their mama bills, so be it, because that's their mama. Okay. I'm taking care of my mama.
That is so wrong.
That is.
She is the mother. Jackie is the mother of your children. What is wrong with you?
Right. And my children should take care of what? They mama.
Well, as long as they get the money from their daddy to take care of their mama, then it's all good. All right. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Happy Mother's Day.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, I don't know if I could do this or not, but Oprah certainly did it. Get a load of this, guys. Oprah did not leave her house for 322 days, all right? While many people struggle with social distancing, during the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic, Oprah was not one of them. Oprah says, I didn't leave for 322 days, literally did not leave the house. This is what Oprah told the LA Times. She says, what surprised me the most is how well I was able to adjust to the isolation and not being around other people. So the question is, do you think you could be alone for 322 days? And when you are alone, do you miss people or find it peaceful?
That ain't the question.
What's the question?
That's not what's going on. Oprah ain't married, okay? That's
But
I'm married.
With Stedman forever, though.
Yeah.
They've been together
Do you
forever.
know how big this house is, Carla? Do you know how big this house is?
You ain't lying, Tommy. You ain't lying.
We're talking about 50,000 square feet of house. Okay, now you can go some new places every day in that house. Every day.
It take 240 for one trip, so she ain't seen it but 1.5 times.
Man, please.
I don't know if I could do this because I love people. I love company and I love, so I don't know if I could do this. 322 days? Yeah.
I could if I had Oprah's money. I sure could. Yeah, no problem.
Y'all could be locked up with y'all spouse for 300 some days.
Back. Yeah, that's a long time. 322? That's almost a whole year. Yeah. All right. Coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, guess what? We're going to play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, time now, guys, for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak?
Oh, well.
But if I speak, I can't read. I mean, I can't. What am I saying? What is I'm?
Yeah.
What am I gonna be saying if I can't? I can speak, but I can't read. But I can read, but I can't speak. I'd rather read and not speak.
What?
I'd rather read and not speak.
No,
At least I'm knowledgeable.
I would
But
rather.
you can't tell anybody.
Yeah.
You don't know I'm smart. I'm over here just quiet and smart.
Yeah, I'd rather not read and just speak. That's what I do. I'd rather not read and just be able to speak. Because I can see pictures and know that's chicken. I can look at that. I ain't got to read chicken. I can see that's chicken. I just want that.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do at the stop sign?
Well, if it's red, it must mean danger. Okay, I know colors. I can't spell red. I know red.
I'm gonna be quiet. I am smart. I am kind. I am important.
And you are important. All right. Would you rather work the job you have now for a year at double your salary, or would you rather or would you rather have a year off with what you're making now?
Nah, I got to come to work.
Yeah,
I got to come to work.
Yeah.
I'm coming to work.
Everybody A on that one. Yeah, everybody.
Not everybody.
You'd rather have a year off, Carla?
Have the year off, Carla.
Not mad at it. I'm just saying.
But she a mama. She's still going to be working even when she's coming in here.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather be forced to live the same day over and over again for a full year, or would you rather take 3 years off the end of your life?
Can I pick
live the same day for what?
Would you rather live the same day over and over again for a full year, or would you rather take 3 years off the end of your life?
Same day.
Can I pick
I don't want to take nothing.
Yeah, if you could pick the day, that would be great, right?
Hey,
it doesn't say that, but we're
because I know how it's gonna end.
I'm doing it all day for a year. I'm doing it.
Oversharing. We don't need to know what you're gonna do.
You know that day you did it the whole day. You know that day.
That's the day you're just gonna do that over and over.
That day
and over and over.
Ooh, I'm
full
so
year.
tired, but I'm so happy. Ooh.
All right, last one. Would you rather drink sour milk, or brush your teeth with soap?
Ugh. Is this Fear Factor? What is this? What is this?
Just answer.
Spoiled milk or what?
Brush your teeth with soap.
Oh, I'm blinging. I'm all up in here. Men's Dove, all in my teeth. All in there.
I'm doing the soap for sure.
Soap. Okay,
I can't do sour milk. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you. That is today's round. Yeah. All right, that is today's round of Would You Rather. Now, coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, guys, it is our last break of the day, and we'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are, last break of the day. It's been a crazy day as usual, the kind we like, right?
Absolutely.
And here's our fearless leader to take us home with closing remarks.
Today, I just want to pose a question because I try to find different ways to motivate people as I ask God to help me find new ways. Today, I just decided to try this. I just want to ask you a series of questions because I'm just trying to get everybody to get to moving towards their dreams. I'm just trying to get everybody to get started on the pathway of accomplishing your visions and your goals and your dreams. It's going to take some action, though. You know, you can't just want something. Have you ever heard people say, if you want something bad enough, it'll happen? That's not true. That's so not true. Do you know how many times you've actually wanted something really bad and didn't get it? What? Who? I don't know who said that. Why they tell people that if you want something bad enough, it'll really happen. It can happen. No, it won't. It requires an action. Faith without works is dead. If you don't do anything, you can stop expecting to get everything. If you don't do anything, you can stop expecting to get everything. Now, God is going to give all of us some grace. In spite of our shortcomings and lack of effort, he will give all of us some grace, and we'll all get some things that we really don't deserve. You know, he just provides us breaks. But in those breaks, he's trying to sustain you just to get you to say, wow, man, if I had just done a little bit more, what could I have had? Or if I had done a little bit more, what could have happened? So my question today for you is just, I'm asking you a series of very, very simple questions, maybe 4 or 5. You're waiting for what? Tell me, what is it you're waiting for? Because oftentimes when I talk to people, I get some responses that just throw me off. You know, because you're waiting for what? What is it going to take to get you started? What is the motivation? What is the button? What is the trigger that fires you to get going, to moving towards your dreams and visions? You're waiting for what? I don't understand. Are you perfectly comfortable where you are right now? Have you decided and settled in that this is it for me? Have you gotten tired of waking up and asking the question, wow, it's got to be more to my life than this? Have you just gotten tired of that? And you don't want to deal with it no more? So you just decided what? That you're just going to lock in, like where I am is cool? You all right with that? Let me ask you another question. Have all the ducks ever lined up in a row? Because if that's what you're waiting for, let me just ask you. Has it ever been set there? Wow, I see how exactly step by step I'm going to get there. Everything is perfect. I'm going to start now. If you're waiting on the perfect time to start, you may never start, because there is no such a thing as the perfect time. The perfect time is now. That's the perfect time. If you're waiting on something else to happen, it probably ain't going to happen. Because you got to figure like this. Suppose it don't happen. What you going to do then? So you just got to come to that conclusion. Suppose it don't happen. What you going to do then? Suppose you don't get the degree. What you going to do then? You going to fail? Suppose you don't get that job that you got your eyes on. So you don't get that job. So now what? You unemployed the rest of your life? Because you didn't meet that deadline, you can't make another one? You waiting for what? What's it going to take to get you started? Have your ducks ever all lined up in a row? The answer is no. The perfect time to start is now. Let me ask you this question. Does it appear to be getting any closer, even though you're not moving towards it? Uh-oh. Does it appear to be getting any closer, even though you're not moving towards it? The answer is no. It's not getting closer because you're not walking towards anything. If you don't walk towards something, please stop expecting it to get closer. It will not happen. Success is not a magic trick. It's a series of steps that people take over and over and over and over. And in spite of what happens, they take those steps anyway. Does it appear to be getting closer, even though you're not moving towards it? It's probably not. But could that be why you're not getting what you want? Because you ain't moving towards nothing. Last question. Could it be that you just don't want anything more? Maybe that's it. Maybe you don't quit wanting a new car. Maybe you don't quit wanting a bigger house. Maybe you don't quit wanting that second home. Maybe you quit wanting to open up a business. Is it that you just don't want any more? Just answer them these questions. Now let me tell all of y'all something. Put God in your life and it can change all of this. You can go to God and ask God to strengthen you. You can go to God right now and ask God to give you the desires of your heart, but enable you with the character to make them come true. Ask God to strengthen your character. Ask him to strengthen your will. Ask him to strengthen your stick-to-itiveness. Ask God for his help. Because God is in to make your dream come true business. Those are my closing remarks today.
Drop it, baby. Drop it. Those were good.
Outstanding.
Yes. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.